This video follows from a previous video I released last week in the Cultivating Presence series. That video was called Dropping the Judging Mind, so you can check it out on YouTube if you so choose to. But what I want to offer in today's video is more of a practical experiment to bring you into the recognition of awareness and the understanding that you are not the voice in your head. So what I would like to encourage you to do is pick an object that you have nearby. It can be a cup, it can be a plant, it can be a pen. Try and choose something which doesn't have writing or words labeled on it, because this can stimulate thought. And when you've chosen an item, just simply be present to the object. Look at it with a focused curiosity. Don't give it a label, don't give it a name. Don't identify with the story about where you got the object from, what it means to you, who gave it to you. Simply be present to whatever object you have chosen. And as you are present to the object, after a minute or two, then lift your gaze and start to look at other objects in the room around you. And if you have perhaps a window, look outside of the window, but again, don't label anything, simply observe. Let your awareness light up anything that you are seeing, any object, without labeling it. If you're able to be present, you will notice that you are starting to connect with a deeper essence of reality behind all experience and all things. You can even start to listen to sounds in your environment. Don't engage with the meaning of the sound. Simply allow hearing to happen. Don't give a story about where the sound comes from, or who's making the sound, or what that sound represents to you. Just be aware of listening or hearing. Stay curious. And from this, we have already seen that seeing happens, hearing happens, different sights come and go, different sounds are arising and then disappearing. And you are the one who is aware of all of it, no matter when it comes or goes. So you are the awareness that is aware of whatever you're perceiving. You may even be looking at the objects or listening to the sounds and have the ability to recognize that thoughts are appearing, trying to make meaning of what you see or what you hear, but you don't even have to identify with the thoughts. Don't engage. Simply be present to what is right now. Now, if you have the ability to notice this voice in your head, you can then immediately recognize that you are not the voice in your head. The voice is saying whatever it wants to say about what you see or what you hear. But you don't have to get lost in or become identified with this voice, which means that this voice, which offers thoughts of suffering very often, is not you. You are the awareness which is aware of the voice. By seeing this for yourself, you are freeing yourself from the ego mind. You are creating space between the thought and what you are. You are the awareness. The thoughts, the sights, and the sounds arise in you, awareness. So can you remain aware without getting pulled into difficult patterns of thinking and conditioning? And through this basic activity, done over and over again, you will start to see and recognize more of the truth of who you really are. Awareness.